Hey everyone, just thought I was just bored, so I figured I would help you out with that solving sheet that I gave you today. This is on the Schoology page, or else you wouldn't be looking at it, but also there are links on our Schoology page to check your homework too. So you can put your answers from the bookwork into your Schoology assignment to get the right answers. But if you are wondering how those answers came to be, there are videos on there. So without further ado, let's share what is on here. I guess I can show you real quick where those would be. So if you're working on all those problems I gave you in the book work and you're wondering, hey, how do I check the answers to all those without just if you're getting confused on some of that bookwork, if you click want to check Unit 2 bookwork, click for the videos. Okay, continue.
If English isn't your first language,
Always got
let
a
me.
video of a video of a video. So like, for example, today you were assigned Unit 7 practice problems. You could check.
Does to match each.
You could check all these right here. Okay, so um, again, showing that on our homepage where it says want to check Unit 2 bookwork, you can do that. Okay, so that is at your disposal now. Let's get on to this business. All right, I know I'm going to be going fast, but remember, while you're doing this, can be pausing, rewinding, going faster or slower depending on how you feel about this. Okay, so negative 4x and negative 6x, those combine to make negative 10x equals negative 20. Solve by dividing by negative 10. So now you have x all alone, and it equals negative divided by a negative is going to give me a positive 2. Almost slipped up, almost put a negative there. Okay, what's furthest away from x? The negative 6 or minus 6, however you want to look at it. Add 6 to both sides. And now I have x over 4. Negative 5 plus 6 is positive 1. I don't want x divided by 4. I want x all alone. The 4 is keeping it from being alone, so I'm going to multiply because that's currently dividing. Multiply by 4, x equals 4. Now I have variables on both sides, a little tougher. Okay, we have 5x and 3x, which gives me 8x on this side, minus 8 equals x minus 1. This isn't a steadfast rule, but it helps to avoid negatives. If you move the smaller of the x's, then you can avoid your variables being negatives. So x minus x, now I no longer have x's on the left side. I want to get variables on one side, numbers on the other. So I want the variables on the right-hand side just because I want to avoid negatives. Usually I like them on the left, to be honest. But now I have negative 1 equals 7x minus 8. And now this is as simple as draw my line again. Negative plus 8, 7. So 7x. Learned on the last video that you guys actually, my head does actually move anyway, got to move some things out of the way. 7, divide by 7 on both sides, and now you have 1 equals x. Okay, there are two different ways to do this. Since the only thing I got to get rid of over here is a negative sign, I would like to just get rid of that. I don't want to distribute it and then divide by it later, so I'll just divide by it now. So that is like having a negative 1. I'm going to divide everything by negative 1. So now I have positive 8, and I have completely got rid of that parentheses stuff, and or the stuff outside the parentheses, I should say. I don't have to distribute anymore. So I have x plus 4 equals 8. What does that x have to be? 8 minus 4 is 4. So 4 equals x. Okay, no solution. So these next two problems are both going to have Like, is x minus 4 ever the same as x minus 9? Well, these lines, like if we drew two lines, they would be parallel. So they would never cross. So basically, there's no answer to this problem because you're never going to take 4 away from something. And if you took 9 away from that same thing, would you have the number that you could do that with, right? The only number there that you could do that with is 0 when x would equal, you can take it away, and it'd be a different number, right? So anyway, so just to prove this point, we get rid of our variables on one side. So get x out of here. Well, now I don't have any variables, and I just have -4 equals -9. Is that ever going to be true? This is never true. Never true. Okay, so you're basically saying, is this going to be true? No, -4 is never going to be the same number as -9. So this has no solution. Okay, here, this is a case where I would like to actually distribute first. Normally, I like to divide and get rid of that, but I'm going to distribute just so I can see what I'm working with here. So now I have -4 plus 24x. So again, we have the same coefficient, 24x on both sides. So think of it like this. If you had your wallet was 24x, and then you took 4 away from that wallet, took $4 away from that wallet, and then you took $22 away from the same wallet, or a wallet that had the same thing. One of them would have less money than the other, no matter what. Okay, so again, we get rid of the variables on one side. Let's do it to this side this time. -24x, -24x. So now there's no variables. Again, I'm just left with numbers. -22, is it ever equal to -4? No, never true. It's never true. So if 22 is not equal to -22, not equal to -4, it's never true. So there is no solution. Okay, all solutions. So this means something that's, if no solution, it's never true, then all solutions is it's always true. And that's basically when you have two equations that are written the same way, or that they are the same equation, just written in a different way. X minus 4, same thing as -4 plus x. So, I mean, we could just rearrange these, and you would have x, positive x, -4. So those are the same thing. But even if we solve it, we'll find out. Let's do the same strategy we did before. Get rid of variables, right? So now I don't have any variables. I have -4 equals -4. That's always true. Are these always the same thing? Yeah, that's always true. Okay, so we have all solutions or infinite solutions. Okay, got a little more work to do on this last one. Let's get another color. Well, I always like blue. All right, so again, here I would distribute just so I can get everything kind of in order, get rid of these parentheses, take the 5, multiply it by x, so I got 5x. Thing I always forget to do is rewrite that -5. 5 times -7, -35, plus 40, sorry, -40 plus 5x. So I can already see I've got 5x on both sides. Okay. When I put these like terms together on the left-hand side, again, left-hand side of the equation, -35, -5, they come together to make -40. -40 plus 5x is the same thing as -40 plus 5x. Even if we switched it up, if we said, okay, 5x minus 40 is the same thing as -40 plus 5x. The point is here, x could be any number. We could plug it in. If you put any number from 0 to infinity, -infinity, if you are multiplying it by 5 and then taking 40 away, you will always get the same thing. Can prove it in another way if you add 40 to both sides. So now I just have 5x equals 5x. Well, when does 5 times x equal 5 times x? Always. So it's infinite solutions. It's like having two lines that are just on top of each other. Okay, all those assignments there. Again, that book work, you can check it. You can check that book work with the videos that I showed. I'll show again how to get to those videos here at the end. But let's do some rapid fire here. Two-step equations. Get x alone. Anything we can do to get x alone. Okay, currently I get rid of that. So now I have +3. Almost got me there. +3 equals 3x. Divide both sides by 3. Now you got x equals 1. In this case, I would take 6 away first. You don't have to have done it that way. That's how I would do it. So 5x plus 1 equals 20. And personally, I like getting rid of the 5 now by just dividing. Now I have x plus 1 equals 4. That's why I like dividing. I can deal with smaller numbers. It's a little easier, less likely to make mistakes. So take 1 away. X equals 3. If you're just watching me do this, that's not going to help very much. It'll help a little, but it's not going to help. You got to be doing this on your own and trying it. So last time I took the 6 away first. Let's look at this. I don't know, just there's no set rule here. I see how this problem is structured. I'm like, I don't like how it all looks with everything there. So this time I'm actually going to distribute. Okay, so I want to get rid of that 6. There's no set rule. I just wanted to get rid of it so that I can have 6x plus 18 plus 6x. And then I can combine my like terms on my right side to have 12x plus 18 equals 8x minus 6. I want all my variables on one side. I'm going to get rid of the smaller one. So take 8x away. Now I have -6 equals 12 minus 8 is 4. Took me a minute there. 4x plus 18. Take 18 away from both sides. Running out of room because this was many, many steps here. So -24 equals 4x. If 4x, I'm going to, even though I started 4x on the right-hand side, I'll rewrite it. I like having the variable on the left-hand side, even though I did my solving here the other way. 4x equals -24. Divide both sides by 4. You get x equals -6. I'm going to rewrite this over here just so I have some room. 4x minus 4 equals 4x. I look at that and I say, hey, I'm taking 4 away from the left-hand side. I'm doing nothing to the other side. So I guess I could look there and I'd be like, hey, that's a red flag. And I already know this is no solution, but I can prove it by taking 4x away from one side, do it to the other, and I end up with nothing on this side. Is -4 the same thing as 0? No, it's not. So this is no solution. So all that practice should help you finish this work, page 181 through 182, 199 to 200, and 209 to 210. All that work in your book, hard work in your book, is going to pay off when you put in those answers online, and then you'll get your credit. Check the ones you got right. Double check, and if you got them wrong, do them again. You've got 2 ways to check, right? You can check what your feedback is in Schoology, and you can also exit out of here, go back to our Schoology page. Again, check the Unit 2 bookwork. Boom. The one that I just showed was, I feel like page 200.
Emergency strikes, first responders rely on clear
That was
technology.
less than,
That's why.
forget,
Imagine being able to.
might have been less than
Number
7.
one asks us to match each
Either way,
equation.
whatever
with an
lesson it
equivalent
is, find it.
equation and tells
You
us
can go ahead and check.
0, so just 2x.
And
And then 4x,
hopefully that
10 minus
helps. All right, and now smell you later. If I can end this meeting, stop the share, end the meeting. Bye.